The football transfer market has experienced a serious case of inflation in recent years. A lot more money is now being paid for players, and transfer records are being broken every other window. With some players, you can absolutely understand it, but there are some transfers you see and you go, what the heck went on there? Those transfers that feel like something was really fishy about them, but we just can't prove it. Yeah, those are the ones we're here to talk about today. These are 10 transfers that felt like money laundering. Let's start with Neymar to Al Hilal. Neymar is one of the best players of his generation, no doubt. And when PSG broke the all-time transfer record for him in 2017, we sort of understood it. He was at the absolute prime of his powers at that point, so fair enough. Paying 90 million euros for a 31-year-old injury-prone Neymar and offering him 150 million euros per year in wages just didn't make any sense, no matter how you try and spin it. And of course, he went ahead to prove that it wasn't the best decision at all. Neymar ended up playing just 7 official games for the Saudi Pro League club, meaning that he cost Al Hilal about 12.8 million euros per appearance, making him the most expensive footballer in history based on cost per appearance. It really felt like there was no homework done with that one, and the club just wanted to throw money at something shiny. And you know what this reminds us of? The Rasmus Højlund transfer to Manchester United. Honestly, how do you sanction a 78 million euro move for a 20-year-old striker who had scored only 10 goals in 34 appearances for his previous club? Who was in charge of the scouting and recruitment for this particular one? It really felt like the only reason United spent that much on the Danish striker was because he shared some similarities with Erling Haaland. Looking at the situation surrounding the transfer, it's not so surprising that it didn't work out, is it? There's one more Man United purchase that really does feel like money laundering, and we'll talk about it soon. But can you guess the one that we're referring to here? Take a shot in the comments and we'll see if you're right soon. While you're there, if you aren't yet subscribed to the channel, go do that right away so that you never miss out on our amazing content. Now, let's talk about a very recent one. Ben Doak to Bournemouth. This teenager had made just 10 appearances for the Liverpool first team, and then boom, we hear that he's moving to Bournemouth for a total package of £25 million, almost 2 times his market value according to Transfermarkt. Huh? How the heck can a mid-table Premier League club afford to overpay an unproven teenager and then put him on the bench for the first 3 games of the season? Surely there's absolutely nothing suspicious there at all. But if you think that's suspicious, just wait till you hear about the Kellyman-Maatsen deal. In 2024, Ian Maatsen moved from Chelsea to Aston Villa for €44.5 million, while Amari Kellyman moved the opposite way for €22.5 million. At the time of the move, Kellyman was 18 and had a value of just €1 million. He had played only 148 minutes of senior team football in his entire career, and he went for more than €20 million? Sure, yeah, that's completely normal. Yeah, Maatsen was a more household name, but Aston Villa slightly overpaid for it. It was pretty obvious what was going on with those transfers. These clubs were at risk of getting punished for failing to abide by PSR. So they decided to help each other out by buying academy products from each other. That way they generate pure profit and stay on the right side of the profit and sustainability rules. It does sound like a clever partnership, but it also does sound a little illegal, doesn't it? And it wasn't just Chelsea that Aston Villa had this partnership with, they also had it with Everton. That same summer, we saw another fishy 2-way deal involving Iroegbunam and Dobbin. Tim Iroegbunam came up from the Aston Villa Academy, and in 2024, while he was valued at €4 million, Everton came and signed him for almost €11 million. But what was crazier was Lewis Dobbin's move the other way. He came up from the Everton Academy, and that same summer, Aston Villa came and paid almost €12 million, even though he was valued at just €2.5 million. And guess what? Just weeks after Aston Villa bought him, they immediately loaned him out. In just 1 year, he was moved to 3 different clubs on loan. Surely there's absolutely nothing fishy there. There's one more two-way deal in this video, but before we talk about it, let's look at João Felix. With this guy, it's not just one transfer, it's two. Everyone knew that this guy was not an Atletico-type player. Yet, the Spanish Giants went and paid 127 million euros for him in 2019, more than 50 million euros above his market value at the time. They made this 19-year-old the third most expensive player in football history for just one good season. It made no sense at all. Fast forward to 2024 and we saw Chelsea pay 52 million euros for a player absolutely nobody wanted. Even they didn't want him. How they went from nearly signing Samu Agahawa to overpaying for Felix is still so confusing. It felt like they only bought him so Atletico would buy Gallagher, which would generate pure profit for them. No surprise that a year later, Chelsea shipped the Portuguese off to Saudi Arabia after AC Milan refused to make his loan move permanent. Speaking of Chelsea, we just could not go without talking about Mykhailo Mudryk. A good couple of games for Shakhtar, and this dude had Arsenal and Chelsea fighting over him. Everyone swore that he was the new Mbappe because he was rapid. Of course, he had the qualities to be a top player, but for Chelsea to agree a deal that could rise to a €100 million package was just absolutely nuts. This guy was valued at €40 million at the time, but Chelsea were ready to pay €100 million? That definitely feels like money laundering, because how can that be legitimate? Even before his suspension for failing a doping test, he had already looked like a bad investment. The suspension just made it worse. Now, remember we said that there's another Man United purchase here. It's Manuel Ugarte. We won't even be saying much about this one. Just look at how he plays and tell us you don't think that a struggling club paying €50 million for this player doesn't feel like money laundering. PSG probably couldn't believe their luck with this one. Now, the other two-way deal that we were referring to earlier is that of Pjanic and Arthur. Listen, there's just no way that deal was 100% legitimate. Even Barcelona fans know it. Arthur Melo moved from Barcelona to Juventus for €80 million, 24 million over his market value, while Miralem Pjanic moved from Juventus to Barcelona for €60 million, 15 million over his market value. It was one of the most questionable swap deals we have ever seen, and the fact that both players failed in their new clubs just made it a whole lot worse. But it was not surprising at all. We might not be able to prove it, but we are pretty certain that something wasn't right with that particular deal. Let's now wrap up with Julio Enciso. He's a fine young player with a bright future, but there's just something that feels really off with the way his transfer was reported. It was said that he had sealed a deal with Blue Co Group. Since when did players start to sign transfer deals with corporations instead of football clubs? It just didn't sit right with us at all. And no, it's not that he's a Chelsea player who'll be playing this season on loan at Strasbourg. He joined Strasbourg on a permanent deal this summer, but he'll most likely just move to Chelsea on a permanent transfer next summer. Then they'll probably just slap on any transfer fee that favours them and move on, because he's not really a Strasbourg player. He's a Blue Co player. That is just so fishy. Do you know of any more deals like this that feel like money laundering? Tell us about them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so that you never miss out on new content. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Do you want to make money with affiliate marketing? Join the Goal90 Shop affiliate program and start earning today. Get your unique affiliate link and exclusive discount coupon to share with your audience. Every sale made through your link earns you a 10% commission. No limits, just real earnings. Don't miss out. Turn your influence into income now.